What if the secret to a life of freedom, power, and unshakable peace isn't just about working harder than everyone else, but about working smarter too? Picture this. Two people set out to climb the same mountain. One claws their way up with sheer grit, bruised and battered, barely making it to the top. The other studies the terrain, picks the best tools, and finds a path that's tough but efficient, arriving at the summit stronger, faster, and ready to conquer the next peak. Which one are you? In the next 3,000 words, I'm going to unpack a script that's raw, real, and relentlessly engaging. A blueprint for not just surviving the grind, but mastering it. This isn't about empty motivational fluff. It's about transforming your hustle into a weapon, your strategy into a legacy, and your life into something extraordinary. Ready? Let's dive in. Work hard. The foundation of greatness. Let's start with the truth nobody wants to hear. Nothing great comes easy. The world doesn't hand you success on a silver platter. It doesn't care about your excuses, your feelings, or how tired you are. Greatness is forged in the fire of effort, sweat, and unrelenting determination. You want to build a business that changes industries? You want a body that turns heads? You want a mind sharp enough to outwit anyone in the room? Then you'd better be ready to work hard, harder than you thought possible. Think about the legends we admire. Take someone like Elon Musk. Love him or hate him, the guy doesn't sleep. He's grinding through 80-hour weeks, juggling Tesla, SpaceX, and who knows what else, all while the rest of us are debating whether to hit snooze. Or look at athletes like Serena Williams, decades of dawn-to-dusk training, pushing her body to the edge, all for a trophy most people will never touch. These aren't flukes. They're proof that hard work isn't optional. It's the price of admission. But here's where it gets real. Working hard isn't just about punching a clock or racking up hours. It's about intensity. It's about showing up when your legs are shaking, your mind screaming quit, and the couch looks like paradise. It's about pushing yourself beyond limits you didn't even know you had. Because average? Average is comfortable. Average is safe. Average is where dreams go to die. You're not here for average. You're here to build something epic. So, embrace the grind. Relish the late nights, the early mornings, the moments when every fiber of your being wants to give up, but you keep going anyway. That's where the magic happens. That's where you separate yourself from the pack. Hard work is the bedrock, but it's only the beginning. Move smart. The art of winning without breaking. Now, let's flip the script. If hard work alone was enough, every construction worker would be a billionaire, every gym rat would be an Olympian, and every all-nighter would guarantee an A+. Effort gets you in the game, but strategy wins it. You've got to move smart, because grinding blindly is like running a marathon with no finish line. Exhausting, pointless, soul-crushing. Moving smart means learning, adapting, and making every step count. It's not just about how much you do, but what you do and how you do it. Take a second to think about chess. The best players don't just move pieces. They see the board 5 steps ahead. They sacrifice pawns to protect kings, trade rooks for queens, and turn chaos into checkmate. Life's the same way. You've got to play the long game. Start with learning. Knowledge is your superpower. Want to crush it in business? Study the market. Know your competitors' weaknesses before they do. Want to master a skill? Don't just practice. Dissect what the best are doing and steal their playbook. Adaptation's next. The world's a moving target. What worked yesterday might flop tomorrow. Look at Netflix. They didn't cling to mailing DVDs when streaming took off. They pivoted, innovated, and now they own the game. You've got to evolve too. And making every step count? That's about efficiency. Time is your most precious asset. 24 hours a day, No more, no less. Waste it, and you're throwing away your shot. Move smart by cutting the fat. Ditch distractions, delegate what you can, and focus on the needle movers. A single hour spent planning can save you 10 hours of flailing. A single connection with the right person can open doors years of solo hustle never will. Hard work builds the muscle. Smart moves flex it. The dance of effort and strategy. Here's where it gets fun. Hard work and smart moves aren't enemies. They're dance partners. One without the other is a half-baked recipe. Work hard without strategy, and you're a hamster on a wheel, spinning fast, going nowhere. Move smart without effort, and you're a dreamer with a notebook full of plans but no results. Combine them, and you're unstoppable. Picture this. You're launching a side hustle. You could grind 12 hours a day cold calling random leads, praying someone bites. That's hard work. Admirable, but brutal. Or you could spend 2 hours researching your target audience, crafting a killer pitch, and hitting up a niche online community where your ideal customers already hang out. That's moving smart. Now, layer the two. Relentlessly tweak your pitch based on feedback. Follow up like your life depends on it, and outwork everyone else chasing the same dream. That's the sweet spot. That's how you win. The beauty of this dance is that it compounds. Every smart move makes your hard work more effective. Every hour of effort sharpens your strategy. It's a feedback loop that builds momentum, and momentum is a beast. Once it's rolling, good luck stopping it. Time, your non-negotiable currency. Let's talk about time, because it's the one thing you can't cheat. Money comes and goes. Energy ebbs and flows. But time? Once it's gone forever. March 11th, 2025. That's today. Blink, and it's March 11th, 2026. Blink again, and you're wondering where the decade went. So use it wisely. Wasting time is the ultimate sin against your future self. Binge-watching shows you won't remember, scrolling X for hours, arguing with strangers. That's not living. That's leaking your potential into the void. Every minute you spend on autopilot is a minute you're not building something real. Flip that mindset. Treat time like gold. Guard it. Invest it. Make it work for you. How? Prioritize ruthlessly. Say no to the trivial so you can say yes to the transformative. Block your day. Carve out sacred hours for deep work, for learning, for the stuff that moves the needle. And when you're in it, be in it. No half measures. Focus like a laser, not a flashlight. A focused hour beats a distracted day every time. But don't just hoard time, multiply it. Build systems that run without you. Train people to take your load. Create assets, a blog, a product, a network, that pay dividends while you sleep. That's the smart move layered on the hard work. Time's precious, yes, but it's also a lever. Pull it right, and you'll lift more than you ever dreamed. Earning the right to live rich. Here's the payoff. When you work hard and move smart, you don't just scrape by. You earn the right to live rich. And no, this isn't just about money, though that's part of it. Living rich is about freedom, peace, and a life you design on your terms. Freedom's the big one. Imagine waking up with no alarm, no boss, no soul-sucking commute. You decide where you go, who you see, what you build. That's not a pipe dream. That's what hard work and smart moves buy you. It's the entrepreneur cashing out after years of grinding and strategizing. It's the artist who hustled their way to a global stage. It's you, unshackled, calling the shots. Peace comes next. There's a quiet power in knowing you've earned your place. No shortcuts, no handouts. It's the calm of a bank account that doesn't flinch at bills. A mind that's sharp and unafraid. A soul that's content because you fought for it. And a life of your own design? That's the ultimate prize. Not society's script, not your parents' expectations, not the rat race's treadmill, but your vision, built brick by brick. This isn't fantasy, it's cause and effect. Work hard, move smart, and the rewards stack up. Money's just the start. The real wealth is control over your time, your choices, your destiny. Success. Beyond the grind. Let's bust a myth. Success isn't just about grinding endlessly. The hustle porn crowd will tell you to outwork everyone until you're a burnt-out husk. That's half the story. Real success is about making the right moves. Calculated risks, not reckless leaps. Foundations that last, not castles in the sand. Take calculated risks. Betting it all on a hunch is gambling. Betting on a hunch you've researched, tested, and timed. That's strategy. Amazon didn't become Amazon by Jeff Bezos randomly shipping books. It was a deliberate play, backed by relentless execution. You've got to weigh the odds, then swing hard when they're in your favor. Build something lasting. A quick buck's nice, but a legacy's better. Think systems, not sprints. Businesses that scale, skills that endure, relationships that compound. The world doesn't remember the guy who cashed out and vanished. It remembers the ones who changed the game. And here's the kicker. The world rewards those who refuse to quit. Outwork the competition, sure, but outthink them too. The ones who win aren't always the strongest or the fastest. They're the ones who keep going, keep adapting, keep learning. Persistence plus intelligence is a cheat code. Execute, strategize, live. So don't just dream. Execute. Ideas are cheap. Action's rare. That business you've been mulling over? Start it. That skill you've been eyeing? Learn it. Don't just hustle. Strategize. Map the path. Anticipate the obstacles. Adjust on the fly. Work hard, move smart, and live the life you deserve. Because wealth isn't just money. It's freedom, power, and control over your own destiny. It's waking up every day knowing you're not a passenger in your own story. It's the thrill of bending the world to your will, one gritty, brilliant step at a time. Start now. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Now. The clock's ticking. The board's set. And the move is yours. Work hard. Move smart. Build something extraordinary. You've got this.